Hi, I'm George, and I'll be showing you how to locate a biome inside of the new 1.16 Nether update. Right now we're in the Warped Forest, which is the safest place to be, best place to build a fortress inside of the Nether, but it's really hard to find this and you'll need to use a trick to actually locate this. Now if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and also click on subscribe as well. When you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon for notifications of my new videos, and take a look at my channel for a bunch more Minecraft stuff. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, we're back here where I first landed inside of the Nether in this particular game. There's my portal right there. And I've tried this several times, and most of the time I found that I land in just one of these standard kind of Nether areas. This is now called Wasteland, and mostly that's where you'll be landing. The other place I've tended to land frequently is in the Crimson Forest, and in this case there's one right back over there. Let's just walk over there. We can show you that very quickly here. So it's not that far away. It was an easy walk to get over here, and there it is. There's a Crimson Forest right there. There's a lot of Crimson Forests around. They're pretty easy to find. Chances are if you just come into the Nether, you'll either be in a Crimson Forest or you'll be close to a Crimson Forest. So these two areas are pretty good. Now Crimson Forests are pretty dangerous because that's where everything spawns. You can see we have hoglins and piglins back in there. You can kind of see them behind the trees in there. So a lot of stuff in there, a lot of resources, of course, a little dangerous, but that's where you'd be ending up most likely, either back in here or in this area here. If you want to find one of those other more interesting biomes, especially the Warped Forest biome, that blue one, that's a lot safer, then you're going to have to locate that. Now this trick only works inside of creative mode. If you are working in survival, you're just going to have to search, and you may search forever and never find one. We'll see how far away the one that I found is here in just a moment. Let's just go back to the basic base over here. Okay, so here we're back at our basic location right there, right in front of the portal, and we need to know where we are. So I'll just hit the F3 key, and this brings up our stats. You can see up there right now we are at the 137.878. Ignore the middle number, and then the right side, that's 67.203. That's our current location. Let's now see where we are. I'm just going to hide that for a moment. And then this is using a new code that came in here with version 1.16. And to make this work, you need to be in creative mode. This is not going to work in survival. So if you're in survival, you're just going to have to hunt around, and you may never find these things. They are quite a long ways apart. So let's go ahead and type this one in. The code is the locatebiome. There it is. Hit a space, and you get this big long list of all these different biomes in here. Now, Warped Forest is with the very, very bottom of the list, being a W. So I'll go, real fast. There it is. Warped Forest is right there. I'll just click on that. And here we go, Warped Forest. Now hit the Enter key, and that gives you the location. You see right there kind of on the screen. So the X is at 456 and the Y is at -256. It says it's 453 blocks away. If you want to just tunnel straight for that, you can do that. So we're at XYZ up there is 137.878 and 67. So we need to get to that new location, and you can do that by walking around and seeing where you are. You can see here as I walk this direction, my X is going up. This is getting the X higher, and the Z is not moving much. This is a good direction for X going that direction. Let's go back here, and my X is now going down, so I need to go in this direction. And right now I am looking towards positive X, and that's fine. You can see positive X is right there. Now I need negative Z. Let's see where that is. Okay, that's going positive Z here, so let's go around to the other direction. Okay, towards negative Z is that direction. So we need to go off here and maybe off that direction a bit to get to those coordinates. Now, it can be as simple as just digging a straight line on your X, go all the way to your X number, and then dig towards your Z number, again straight line, and you can do it that way. The way I did was I just went into flying mode and flew around looking for the open caverns and followed open caverns around. So it may not be the most direct straight route, but it got me there without having to do a whole lot of digging to do it. So let me show you where this ended up. So again, it looks like it's not that far away, but if you kind of take my roundabout open cavern way, it can be a long distance. We'll walk down. So I started way down here at the base level, down at the lava level down here in the bottom of this. And you can see there's the beginning of my path, and I've marked that with a little bit of that warped forest right there. I'll go into flying mode, and let's see just exactly how far away I had to go in order to find that nice warped forest biome. Now when I did that locate biome, that showed me the closest one to me, so it's a long ways away, even if it's the closest one. I didn't bother counting all of these, but we'll see how far this goes. So right now I'm just following the X direction as far as I can and keeping an eye on the Z, and I follow this out until I run into an obstacle, and then I look for another way around at that point. So my first one here is pretty straight. I had a pretty good cavern to follow through here. Now right here I was getting about to the right spot on the X or close to it, so I wanted to do a move towards the Z, and that was this direction. So there's my left hand turn, and I'm now moving off towards the Z, and then a little bit of an adjustment right here to get through this cavern. Once I had found it, I came back and I built the road so I could easily find it in the future. Now I'm just trying to find and follow caverns that are going in basically the right direction. So it's a little bit of a windy bit through here, but always trying to go towards the X and the Z coordinates. You can see right there, there is the warped forest beginning to show up. And there we go. So it's quite a long distance away, as you can see, from my first location. And with all those ins and outs and rounds and so forth, I may never have actually found this just by doing regular hunting, at least for a long time, unless I use that locate biome. Let me show you that to you one more time. Again, this only works inside of creative mode. So it's your /, and then the code you want is locate biome, a space. There's your list. Let's just scroll down and take a look at what else we have in here. Let's do a closest crimson forest. This should be up here towards the top. There it is right there. Here's our crimson forest. We'll click on that one and hit the enter. So this is the closest crimson forest from this location. So really useful tool. You still will have to do a lot of traveling and possibly a lot of building to end up in the location you want to get to, but this is the easiest way I've found to actually find these different biomes. You just have to use that locate. Okay, so that's how you find biomes inside of the Nether using that locate biome code. Now if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and subscribe as well. And take a look at my channel for a bunch more Minecraft stuff. And I'll see you next time.